Welcome back to Grind Success. If you want to break free from endless busy work and finally start making real progress toward your dreams, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into why busy doesn't mean productive, and how to change your mindset to work less but achieve more. Remember to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the secrets to success we share here every week. Now, let's get into it. Number 1. The illusion of busyness. Have you ever ended a long day exhausted but asked yourself, what did I really accomplish? You were busy, no doubt, but busy doesn't mean productive. Rohn wisely said, don't mistake movement for achievement. Too often, we fill our days with activity, meetings, emails, calls, that feels important but doesn't push us toward our goals. This illusion of busyness tricks the ego, making us feel valuable, but in reality, it steals our time, energy, and most importantly, our future. When we confuse being busy with being productive, we spin in circles, running faster but not moving forward. The goal isn't to stay busy, it's to move ahead. Today, audit your day by asking not, was I busy, but did I make progress? Because success isn't about motion, it's about meaningful movement. Number 2, productivity has a purpose. True productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Rohn taught us, success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying the basic fundamentals. Productivity without purpose is just activity without direction, chopping wood without building a house. It's easy to glorify hard work alone, but hard work without focus is heartbreaking. Imagine watering a field full of weeds. You're working, but you're growing nothing valuable. Before diving into your day, ask yourself, what am I working toward? What am I building? If you can't answer that clearly, stop and get clarity first, because clarity is power. It turns busy hands into building hands. Anchor your work to your bigger vision, and you won't need motivation. You'll be pulled forward by purpose. That's where real power lives. Number 3, the law of focused effort. Success isn't about how hard you work, it's about how focused you work. Rohn said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Focused effort multiplies your results, while scattered effort dilutes them. Imagine your energy as a river. Without banks, it floods everywhere and goes nowhere. But when you focus that energy, you generate unstoppable power. Many people spread themselves thin, trying to do too many things at once, ending up with unfinished projects and regrets. Don't be that person. Choose what matters most and pour your energy into those few things. It's uncomfortable to say no to distractions, but every yes requires 1,000 no's. When you truly focus, you tap into a higher gear, building momentum and becoming a force. Remember, it's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things with everything you've got. Number 4, measure results, not time spent. One of the biggest mistakes is confusing hours worked with progress made. Rohn reminded us, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Time is neutral. Everyone gets the same 24 hours, but what matters is what you do with that time. You can work 10 hours a day and achieve nothing meaningful, or spend 2 hours laser-focused and change your life. The carpenter who pounds nails endlessly but never builds a house isn't rewarded for sweat, he's rewarded for results. Stop measuring your worth by how tired you feel and start measuring by what you finish. Each day, ask, what did I complete? What milestones did I reach? Because only tangible results move you forward. It's not the clock, but the scoreboard that counts. Success belongs to those who chase results, not rituals. Number 5, motion versus progress. One of life's biggest tragedies is spending years in constant motion yet making no real progress. Rohn said, don't just learn the tricks of the trade, learn the trade. Motion feels important, it looks busy and impressive, but motion is only preparation. Planning workouts, attending meetings about dreams, talking about change, progress, on the other hand, demands execution. It's getting started, making decisions that move you forward. Motion feels safe because it avoids risk and failure, but it never pays off. You can run up and down the bank of a river all day, but if you don't step in, you'll never cross it. Real progress might be messy, uncomfortable, and imperfect, but it's what transforms your life. Today, trade some motion for real progress. Move forward, no matter how small the step. because progress is what builds a life, not just motion. Number 6. The power of prioritization. Success comes down to one essential skill, prioritization. Jim Rohn said, "The major key to your better future is you." Not everything deserves your energy. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. Winners don't chase every distraction, they focus on what matters most. Saying no to good things so you can say yes to great things is the difference between spinning your wheels and moving ahead. Each day, identify the top 3 tasks that will push your life, business, or dreams forward. Protect those priorities fiercely because they are your best seeds, the seeds of your future harvest. If you don't choose your priorities, someone else will choose them for you. Guard your time and energy like a fortress and channel your best effort toward what truly matters. That's the secret to multiplying your results. Number 7. Eliminate the noise. In today's world, noise is everywhere. Buzzing phones, endless notifications, distractions pulling you in 1,000 directions. Jim Rohn once said, "Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built." Eliminating noise is a form of discipline. Noise steals your time, your energy, and most importantly, your focus. It feels urgent and important, but it's usually meaningless. If you want to win, you must learn to cut through the clutter, shut the door on distractions, and create space for deep work and clear thinking. Imagine a sculptor carving away everything that doesn't belong to reveal a masterpiece. That's how you build greatness in life. Start small, turn off notifications, say no to unnecessary meetings, and spend more time in silence. Your dreams can't be heard over the roar of noise. Silence isn't empty, it's full of answers. Protect your attention like pure gold, because in that quiet, you'll find clarity, focus, and your future. Number 8. Think before you act. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is the ability to think before you act. Jim Rohn famously said, "Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live." But I'd add, take care of your mind before you take action. It's easy to rush in, reacting to every email or opportunity, but action without thought is wasted energy and often regret. Abraham Lincoln said, "If I had 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend the first 4 sharpening my axe." Preparation makes your efforts efficient and effective. Think of it this way: rushing leads to wrong deals, bad relationships, and wrong paths. Wise thinking saves you years. That doesn't mean overthinking. Think just long enough to make the right choice, then act boldly. Be deliberate, steady, and thoughtful. Your best results will come from planning before producing. So before you leap, look. Before you commit, calculate. Before you say yes, think twice. Your future depends on it. Number 9. Build systems that save you time. If you want to multiply your results, working harder isn't enough. You have to work smarter. Jim Rohn said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day." That's the power of systems. Successful people don't reinvent the wheel daily, they build routines and structures that do the heavy lifting. Think of a bakery. If the baker had to create a new recipe every morning, business would fail fast. Instead, systems guarantee consistent results, saving time and energy. When you build systems, for your mornings, work, health, or finances, you free your mind from constant decision-making and reserve energy for what truly matters. Building systems takes effort at first, but once in place, progress becomes automatic, momentum inevitable. Today, pick one area of your life and design a simple system. Stick to it, because, as Jim said, you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. Systems create that value. Number 10. Work smarter, not just harder. Hard work has its place. There's honor and pride in giving your best effort, but Jim Rohn reminded us, don't work harder than you need to, work smarter than you have to. Working hard without smart strategy is like running on a treadmill, lots of effort, no progress. Success comes to those who combine effort with leverage, using better tools, asking better questions, and focusing on what produces the greatest results. Working smarter means maximizing every minute, applying your mind before your hands, and seeking the highest return on your effort. A single hour of smart work can achieve more than 10 hours of blind hustle. So step back, evaluate where you're wasting energy, and shift your approach. You weren't made just to hustle harder. You were made to lead, create, And build wisely. Work hard, yes, but work smart, because that's how you win. Number 11. Your new standard. Why progress over activity? Now you stand at a crossroads between two ways of living, the constant hustle of busy work or the focused drive of progress. Rohn said, either you run the day or the day runs you. Activity is cheap and easy, anyone can fill their schedule and wear exhaustion like a badge, but progress, that real, measurable forward movement, is rare and precious. From today forward, commit to a new standard. Measure your life not by how much you do, but by how far you move. No more confusing noise with impact or busy work with achievement. Instead, think before you act. Work with clarity, purpose, and focus. Eliminate distractions. Build systems, prioritize wisely, and work smarter, not harder. When you raise your standard to progress, you become unstoppable. You'll be amazed at how far you can go, how much you can build, and how high you can climb. Choose progress over busyness. Live for progress. Let progress tell the story of your life. Thank you for watching. If you're ready to stop being busy and start being productive, hit subscribe and join the Grind Success community. We share weekly motivation and strategies to help you build the life you deserve. Remember, progress is your new standard. Keep moving forward, and I'll see you in the next video.